This is my LS 6 liters that we're putting in my 68 Firebird. And since I'm too cheap for an $18 drill hound from Advanced Auto Parts, I'm scotch brighting a crosshatch into the cylinder bore with the piston still in the motor. And then turning it upside down, spraying it with WD-40 and wiping it out with shop towels.
Is that the next best thing to tank bath and milling and boring and honing?
Yeah, basically.
Basically the same thing that you do after you cook potatoes in a pan. That's what you're doing to this engine.
Yeah. Yeah, we pressure washed it. I laid the engine upside down in the back of my truck earlier, and I power washed it with hot water, and now it's perfect.
Yeah?
Yep.
So the method that you use to power wash it, describe that a little bit.
I laid it in the bed of my truck.
The pickup truck?
Yeah.
A pickup truck, like the bed of a pickup truck, like what you'd use to haul like gravel or scrap metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I laid it down right on this face here.
That surface?
Yeah, that's why. Well, the sensor was broken off before from it laying upside down in my shop for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But I laid it right there.
Up there?
No, it was behind the four-wheeler.
Oh, just on the floor back there?
No, on the shelf.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So, yeah, I just hauled it up to my parents' driveway and power washed it with hot water.
Nice.
All over, and then took the oil pan off, cleaned it out. We put a new cam in it. Obviously, we didn't replace the timing chain because it's just loose enough for perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna put a Holley Terminator X on it and see how long we can do burnouts until it blows up. Then build it again.
I had a friend. Well, I had two friends once, but I had a friend that had a 6-liter GTO.
Nice.
The newer ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
That turboed it on stock bottom end.
Yeah.
I think it's still running. I don't know.
Nice.
Let's see this
This
technical process.
This is my cleaning process. Flip it upside down, spray it full of WD-40, and then use this nice clean rag to wipe all the WD-40. And now that it's clean, allegedly.
Looks like you need to do some more dish cleaning right there.
I'd say that's good.
Just gonna wear off with the rings.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just a little rust. See the nice shiny new cam down in there?
Oh yeah, I was checking out those lobes. It's very loby. Yeah, get some oil on there. At least you have somewhere inside to do this. Like, you see all the pictures of, like, the memes on the Facebooks and the internets that show, like, when men were men, and they show all these ding-dongs standing in their driveway with
People
an
look
engine.
like your dad in high school.
Yeah.
Like 14-foot long hippie hair
Yeah.
and an engine hoist in the yard.
Yeah. And a bunch of good-looking chicks hanging around, which...
Perfect. Time to clean off the lifters and drop them in.
Are we going to use steel wool on the lifters?
No, just Gonna soak them in WD-40 and then spray them out with the air hose.
Oh, they're in this box.
This is where they've been since like 2019.
Ah, pre-apocalypse.
Yep.
Oh, just set them in that box over there. It'd be so funny if they just fell
We
down.
gotta make sure that all of the lifters go back in the correct hole.
Are they marked?
Not really, because we're changing the camshaft out. So they're all equally worn, I guess. Allegedly.
Is there like some science behind this?
Well, if you take, so I've heard from individuals wiser than I that
Which
when
is
you,
pretty much anybody.
yeah. Well, you didn't tell me, so.
Yeah.
Basically, you're supposed to keep the lifters with the lobe of the camshaft if you take your cam out and then you put it back in. But since we're replacing the cam, doesn't really matter. I have new lifters ordered, but they're not going to be here till May, so that'll go in version 3.0. The first version was a motor that we pulled out of another 68 Firebird. It was a Pontiac motor. And actually this is version 3.0 because I built a motor for this car that was a Pontiac after the first motor blew up. But then I never put it in the car and I ended up selling it. So
Was it a motor that you Scotch-Brighted that blew up?
no,
Oh,
that
okay.
motor
All right.
sat in a field in a car for 25 years, not running. And then I did absolutely nothing to it and put it in my car and revved the piss out of it doing burnouts till I blew up my rear end. And I put a new rear end in it. And then I continued to roast the tires until it destroyed the bottom end. And the whole motor had to be disassembled and the crank journals had to be line bored, and we bored it like 30 over, put it back together with aluminum cylinder heads and EFI. Are you close enough to my face? And it ran great. It made like 450 horse, and then it just sat on a shelf because the car was in disrepair, and somebody offered me a bunch of money for it. So I sold it, and now we're here.
So it's Firebird 3.0, but it's LS 1.0.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. That was a long story about a motor that's not here.
Yeah. Well,
Are you going to Scotch-Brite this starter too?
no.
Okay.
Probably power wash it.
Let me get the
That
power
seems
washer.
good.
Maybe if we just soak it in water overnight.
We could probably spray it down with some WD-40 and then blow it off the air hose.
Oh, yeah.
Call her good.
And then Scotch-Brite it?
No.
Okay.